Still looking at me.
And what it do, Money Gang? How you doing? It's your boy, the Multitasker. Welcome back to another reaction video. Before I begin, I just want to get this off the record. I do apologize that my reaction to the Within Temptation Paradise didn't go exactly as I thought it could for it to upload because of the one simple thing: copyright issues. Because even as a lyric video, that's still be considered as a problem, and that basically it did block some other countries, and your boy did what he could, basically try to edit it with a different music to put in the mix just to unblock it. And well, you see the rest, because you may not see the icon video on my video, but you may hear the audio. But there are some issues with not hearing it, or the microphone. I do apologize. Trust me, it was already a struggle as it is, and not to mention a huge pain in the ass. But I did what I could. That's all I got to say. So I hope you understand where I'm going with this and where I come from, because when it comes to requests and doing this just for the sake of entertainment, because I love what I like to do, and I do appreciate it. And it was considered a recommended video that I get to listen and react, because I already said it once that I did love that band. I really do. So hopefully that the next time I'll do another reaction from Within Temptation, hopefully it won't be considered as a copyright. So let's just pray for the best, and that I won't get a strike like that. But anyways, time to get back with other requested that needs to be knocked down, especially from Storm Shadow, and which he wants me to react. Top 10 iconic martial art movie heroes. And I gotta say for Shadow, because he definitely knows what I'm into the most, and that is martial arts or kung fu films, especially of the classics ones that is considered cult classic in the world of Shaw Brothers. And speaking of which, I believe that last week it was Johnny Wang Wei's birthday that was recently, because he's the only actor who ever played so many villains, from the Five Deadly Venom, Kid with the Golden Arm. Oh my God, I know there was another one. Yes, the Cripple Avengers, and the Three Evil Masters, aka the Master. So happy birthday to Mr. Johnny Wang Wei, and he's the only actor that he gets away with playing so many roles, because that's where the money comes in to his check. So I have no idea who makes it to the top one, but only wait to find out, because I can name you of many names that's been around in the world of martial art films. So without further ado, it's time to react.
This video is brought to you by Cape, the one-source app to the world of mixed martial arts. Follow the link below to cape.tv with a K to sign up for updates and a chance to win a walk-on role in the next installment of the Kickboxer movie franchise.
These ass kickers are the stuff of legend.
Just glad you're on our side, kid.
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 iconic martial arts movie heroes.
I'll be damned.
Before we begin, we publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe for more great content. For this list, we're looking at the most recognizable and popular characters from the genre of martial arts film. We're omitting David Carradine's Kane from Kung Fu the movie, however, as this list is for theatrical releases only.
Okay.
Also, it makes sense to toss out a spoiler alert right about now, as we're probably going to be delving into the backstory behind these heroic characters and their deeds.
Okay, so it's going to be the actors being in those
Number
films.
10, Jen Yu, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
Gotcha.
You can keep your lessons to yourself. Zhang Zi plays this beautiful but deadly swordswoman in one of the most commercially successful wuxia films ever made, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
Make a wish, oh.
That's what's
The
considered
wuxia
best
genre,
film.
which explores ancient China, has long been a popular staple in martial arts cinema, with its complex and graceful wire techniques adding to the scope and cinematography of the style.
What I wonder is how long you'd last against my sword.
Zhang's character of Zhen Yu makes the most of these techniques, bounding across the treetops and through village streets in her battles against the likes of Michelle Yeoh's Yu Shulin.
Come get it if you think you can.
You would be just a novice without it.
Number 9. Ting, Ong Bak, Muay Thai warrior.
ผู้ชนะปีนี้ก็ได้แก่ไอ้บักคิง
Thailand's Tony Jaa is one of the most fearsomely legitimate martial arts stars of recent memory, worthy of comparison to Jackie Chan and Bruce Lee.
ไม่ยอมให้ใครมาตายเพื่อองค์บาก
This Muay Thai kickboxer, actor, fight choreographer, and stuntman blew our minds with his portrayal of Ting, who is on a dangerous search for a defaced Buddha head stolen from his village by thieves.
แล้วไผสิเป็นคนไปนำหาล่ะพระครู
ผมสิไปตามเอาองค์บากกลับขึ้นมาเอง
Jaa's incredible fighting skill, stylish moves, and ease in front of the camera made his role as Ting one that the actor would reprise in no less than 2 follow-up films. Number 8. Chen Zhen, Fist of Fury, also known as the Chinese Connection.
我有些事要问你
Martial arts legend Bruce Lee may have become a household name thanks to his breakout role in another film on this list, but another early hit for the master was Fist of Fury, also known as the Chinese Connection.
这次要你们吃纸下次我要你们吃玻璃
And there was a confusion
Lee
with the
plays
title.
Chen Zhen, a fictional Chinese martial arts student who seeks vengeance for the death of his master, after the latter is, spoiler, poisoned by a rival Japanese dojo.
师傅师傅
Fist of Fury would become so popular after its
that was
release,
such epic
and its
scene,
legacy
man.
so
How
immense
sad
that it was
and
remade in 1994,
his teacher
with
looking
fellow
at-
martial arts
looking
star
at
Jet
a
Li
father
taking on the
figure.
role.
你如果想阻止我嘅，你一係劈死我。喂，
What do both films have in common, you may ask? One epic dojo fight.
告诉你们精武馆的人
Number 7. Frank Dukes,
Frank Dukes.
Bloodsport. Although Jean-Claude Van Damme would co-star in a handful of films before 1988, it was the Belgian martial artist and actor's turn as the Dukes Ryu Ninjutsu founder Frank Dukes in Bloodsport that would cement him as a certified star.
Looks like she's mine. Now leave the lady alone. You understand that?
Although claims have been made as to the authenticity of Duke's backstory as a freestyle martial arts fighter and tournament star, the tales published in Black Belt magazine would nevertheless go on to inspire Bloodsport, as well as its charismatic lead actor.
Aren't you a little young for full contact?
But it
Aren't you a
did
little old
inspire
for
for Mortal
video
Kombat.
games?
And
I like to
Frank
include
Duke's
Van Damme's
character,
training exercises
known as
as Dukes
Johnny Cage.
and his final bouts in the Kumite Freestyle Fighting Tournament.
Teach me. I can do it.
Number 6. Rama, The Raid Redemption.
Tugas kita
Yeah,
sederhana.
man.
Kita masuk. Tangkap dan seret dia keluar.
There's something to be said about bravely facing down overwhelming odds in the pursuit
This is
of
my
justice.
fucking movie right
This
there.
is exactly the situation with which Special Tactics Officer Rama is faced in the 2011 martial arts action smash known as The Raid Redemption.
Tuhan, lihat mata saya. Tolong buka pintunya. Tolong.
Rama's balance of spirituality, family, and martial arts skill makes him an intriguing character to follow as he enters a foreboding apartment block, filled to the brim with crazed killers seeking to take him and his special police squad down.
And he was still standing after he
Does
got
Rama
out of that
succeed?
fucking
Watch
slum.
The Raid Redemption to find out. Number 5. Nameless Hero.
我自幼变为孤儿，也没有名字，人称无名。
Jet
Believe
Li's
it or not, I
profile as a
actually
martial
watched that
arts star in
movie on
America
the-
rose
on the
to further
PSP.
prominence with this 2002 film, as Lee plays the titular hero, known only as Nameless. Hero follows the historical accounts of an assassination attempt upon the king of Qin in 227 BC, with Li's character traveling to Qin's capital city to face the king.
秦王紧急召见我，是因为我已办成一件惊动秦国的大事。
Nameless's sense of honor and morality play a big part in his character, and even lead him to go so far as to leave his assassination mission behind. Number 4. Kuwabatake Sanjuro, Yojimbo.
Now, this one movie I have not
A
seen.
Ronin, or samurai without a master, drifts into a small village and proceeds to play two rival crime factions against each other for personal gain. These are the basic motivations behind Sanjuro, an iconic martial arts character from the 1961 Akira Kurosawa film known as Yojimbo. The legendary Toshiro Mifune portrays the Ronin as a stoic, calculating mystery with bursts of graphic and bloody violence. Meanwhile, the film's plot has been adapted into many other genres, including the equally iconic spaghetti western A Fistful of Dollars, which helped launch lead Clint Eastwood to superstardom.
Get 3 coffins ready.
Number 3. Ip Man, Ip Man.
Give me 10 of them.
You crazy? Please don't.
I want to fight 10.
Donnie Yen stars as the titular Ip Man in this 2008 film, a biographical picture about Ip Man, a Wing Chun grandmaster and master to the legendary Bruce Lee.
Good kung fu doesn't depend on age or sex. It's on you.
Tensions between China and Japan make up a large part of the film's plot and character motivations, while Yen's performance as Ip is respectful, not only to the real-life Ip's Wing Chun martial arts style, but also to the man's personal legacy. The filmmakers even went so far as to receive the Ip family's blessing prior to developing the movie.
I'm not going to fight. Now please leave at once.
Number 2. Sergeant Kevin Chan Kakoi, Police Story.
Now, this is one of Jackie Chan's favorite movies. One of his
Jackie
best
Chan's
films
career has
and
been
his best
defined by
performance.
many things, not the least of which is the performer's utter fearlessness when it comes to planning and executing genre-defining stunt work. Many Chan fans point to the Police Story franchise as some of the man's most incredible work. Even though he's had a career that's been marked by success from the early 70s, right on through to Chan's role as Inspector Lee in the Rush Hour franchise. Still, it's Chan's humorous yet death-defying role as Kakoi in Police Story that might serve as the performance that makes just about every highlight reel.
And he did, and his character returned in the
Before we unveil our number
movie.
1 pick, here are some honorable mentions.
What year it was. I remember that. Terry from Street Fighter. Another good movie.
Number 1. Lee, Enter the Dragon.
Oh, don't hit back.
The name Bruce Lee is practically synonymous with martial arts cinema, and for good reason, as Lee's combination of the deadly and the cool served as a template for countless other artists in his wake.
I said emotional content, not anger. Now try again. With me.
It was Bruce's role as Lee in Enter the Dragon that would cement his legacy as the martial arts master of cinema, thanks to the actor's easy charisma and magnetic screen presence. Lee's infiltration into Mr. Han's secret island base, his battles with such fighters as Sammo Hung, and Lalo Schifrin's funky soundtrack would make Enter the Dragon the defining film of Lee's storied but all too brief career.
You have offended my family, and you have offended the Shaolin Temple.
And the fact that why it became this is why Enter the Dragon was considered the best film and most memorable of all time, and that shortly after that Bruce Lee, was gunned down by the mafia, and that was really sad. But you gotta at least admit that this was a big break for Bruce Lee. Not only that, this was the first time you actually get to hear him speaking of that, because usually when it comes to films, it's all Chinese, and this is the first time you get to hear him speak in American accent as he could. So truly, these are the most iconic heroes of all the films, especially from Hero to Ip Man. Those are one of the highlighted ones that I enjoyed the most. So thank you for this nice request, Shadow, and that's it. That's all of the time I have. So if you enjoyed this, let's leave it a likes and leave a comments down below. Right now it is ugly outside, so it's raining, so I gotta go. So Mighty Avenger signing out, but I will catch you all in the next video. Oh, and if you're new to this channel, don't forget to click that bell, and you get the notification from yours truly for a reaction, gaming, music, and streaming. And if you have any requested videos that you want me to react, I'll do it for you. So that's it. Take care and good night.